Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Addie and today we are building um oh, I should probably introduce you to our Sims. We are not playing with these people. I just made them because I wanted to. Um are they teenagers? Oh, I thought they were young adults. Okay, hold on. Oh God. Okay, my volume is on. I had to watch a video, so that's my defense. All right. So, these are actually, fun fact, based on my he gives me cheerful. You are I haven't used the macabre trait. Okay. Um okay. So, these Sims are actually based off of my friend's OCs, but I'm not gonna their names are different, so just no judgment here, okay? So this is Mason. He is pretty chill. Here are his outfits. He is loyal, loves the outdoors, and cheerful. We have his brother Max, but I didn't know if I wanted to do his nickname or his full name. So I did his full name. He probably doesn't go by Max. It's like the horse. Um, I did randomize that. He is genius, good, and hot-headed. Oh, I didn't show you his outfits. I don't want his face. I'm sure he's very nice, but would it be a little more reasonable for him to have his hair back? Probably. I don't really care though, so we're just gonna leave it. And then this is Athena. Personally, she is my favorite of these Sims. I think she's really pretty. If you hear screaming, it's just my cat. And Athena's whole thing is that she doesn't like skirts. So I tried to stick with that in her outfits. Let's see. They don't have any likes or dislikes. Apparently she doesn't like artsy Sims. Um, he doesn't like rascals. Those Sims that are here, goofball, klepto, mean, or shady. And then he likes he doesn't, I feel like he wouldn't like argumentative Sims. He's like loyal and cheerful. Anyway, so those are our Sims. Those are who we are going to be building for today. We're going to build them a tiny home. Couple of disclaimers. If you hear crunching at any point in the video, that is just me. I am eating cereal for dinner. You are not allowed to judge. Second, if you hear any weird, loud, or crazy noises, it's probably just the cat. He has a tendency to want to scream when I am not giving him attention, or I haven't given him milk, or he hasn't drank the milk. So he has milk. If he doesn't drink it, that's his problem. I did build this park. I don't know if I've posted it by the time that you're seeing this. Oh, and I'm not in the greatest of moods. I feel like shit. So my brain is being very mean. So, tiny home residential. I think we're gonna have to do like 100 tiles. So ideally we would have a 3-bedroom, probably 1 bath, to be honest. We only have 3 tiles. Okay, so this will be a bedroom. We'll put the other bedrooms over here. This poor soul gets a fucking bathroom-sized house, but that's fine. Okay, and then we need a bathroom in here somewhere. Well, I was gonna make this the kitchen, but we might make that the bathroom. Okay. Oh, I guess this room is just a little bit small. What if we crunch that, make this bigger? 99 tiles. I think we can work with that. Okay. So they're all like loves the outdoors or adventurous or whatever. Um, and then they're all like kind of outgoing. So I might do these lot traits. I always do lot traits. I don't know why other people don't. Anyway, no shade to anybody else, but okay. So let's roof this build. It's a little bit of a weird shape, but that's okay. So how I always roof is I sort of have the big main shape that you drew first, and then I draw it about halfway, letting it sort of adjust the pitch of the like the height of the roof. And then if you press Alt, it keeps it the same height, but I make it wider. I don't know if that is like cute or not, but I feel like it's cute, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I don't like this little bit poking out, so I just hide that. My dog has decided to join, so you might hear her as well. And then I always just copy and paste all my roofs because it's easier. Okay. And then these Sims, because they're outgoing or like loves the outdoors, whatever the technical term is, I want them to have a lot of like a side yard space, a lot of like front, like outside stuff. I do feel like a fence might be kind of cute. What if we did sort of like a, there's that one from, here it is. Okay, I might do something that I never do, which is not have the fence all the way at the edge of the lot. I usually draw it on the, like right here, because in The Sims 3, you could draw it here. But we can't do that in The Sims 4 because The Sims 4 sucks. So usually I draw it on this one. And then I sort of do like a hedge around, but I think it's kind of nice to have it not like that. And then, oh, I don't have move objects. That might be good. So we'll have like, oh, it's like, okay, never mind. Screw that. I want it lined up with the door. That's why I did that. Okay. Well, let's paint. They give outdoorsy. And I'm actually building this in my save file that I'm slowly working on. So I've got like a school, there's a park. So the style for this is sort of like contemporary, more like contemporary meets like neoclassical sort of vibes. So I think we might start with this roof color, but I might actually give us a, oops. Oh, okay. So if I press shift, that's how you change just the one. And I want that. So we're gonna do that. And then to do a glass roof, there are a lot of ways to do a glass roof. Personally, this way is my favorite. Just because it gives you a little bit more control over. Okay. I hate this part though. Okay. There's a little bit of tearing, so I might lower it. That's fine enough. Okay. So then we can just copy this up and around. And roof patterns personally for this sort of style, I like either this or this one, but oh, okay. So what we're gonna do, because this one actually has a wall right there. So we're just gonna take this piece that we lined up with this one, copy it, so then we have a wall in there. And then we can do just that. And then the wall continues up to the roof. And then each of these both get a little sunroof piece. Okay. Then my personal favorite roof trim is this guy. Why? I don't know. He's just chunky. Doors. We're sort of going for like a green, I think. I think a green would be nice. What if we did that big door? Is it seriously like a medium? Okay. Okay. The way to fix that, you put on the medium, you turn down the medium, and then it fits. And then you can copy it, and it's fine. Okay. Let's paint. I know I said that before, but I kind of like this one. I feel like this one and more of this, like, what if we did like a gray? That's kind of nice. Okay, might get an oak tree over on the end. And we've been using this vampires one, so I might keep that going just so that it feels like this area sort of has a cohesive, I think it was this guy. Yeah. All right. And then personally, I prefer this one. This one actually came with the get together. But yeah, it's kind of nice. I might put it like right there. Okay. Then, oh, I should probably actually rotate that. I feel like that makes more sense. It might be nice because they're so outdoorsy if we can get through the tree. If we could get some little planting guys from Cottage Living. Okay, I cannot see worth shit. That looks good, I think. So now we have some planting guys. Should we have some more planting guys over here? Maybe like some tree ones. Not that these like have to be for trees, but to me, if you're using them, you're gonna put trees here. You know? Oh, she's over the edge. Okay. It's just like, or some dirt, you know? I feel like it's so silly that like these have swatches, but like this only has 2. This has 2. And this has 5. It's a pile of dirt. These didn't even have swatches before they updated it. Okay, that's kind of nice. We could get some... We've got those shrubs. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, we've got those shrub things. Where are they? These guys. But I think I want this one, not the holiday one. That sort of finishes it. Okay, my cat is currently trying to get into the bedroom. He's not allowed in the bedroom because he eats the plants. And my personal life goal is to keep my tiny little fairy garden tree alive as long as possible. So he's not allowed in there. Okay. Then what else? What else is fun for people who like to do stuff outside? When I do stuff outside, it's mostly just, oh, we've got a bike. Well, that's nice. Is this like a full-grown bike? No. Okay. Well, we should probably, do we have a full bike? We do. Okay. Well, we'll put a couple of these out here. I'm glad we got a couple more bikes. I feel like having more than one kind of bike is realistic, you know? Okay, well, we'll do like this light blue, and maybe we could do, oh, purple. I love purple. Maybe that one. Normally I would do purple, but if I start doing purple, I'm never gonna stop doing purple, so. Okay. Oh, and we need a trash can as well. I sort of have this like unspoken rule for some reason where I only use this trash can for Newcrest. Not really sure why that is, but in my head Newcrest is supposed to be like this fancy, like the fancy neighborhood, you know? So they get the fancy trash can. It is sort of just like out in the open, but I don't really know what to do about that. Because if I put it over here, I don't know if this would be usable. You know what I mean? Suppose we could try and put it over here. All right. Well, that's a little better. What else is out in the outdoor activities? We do have a budget, but okay, maybe bees. Swing set. I don't know why they made a new version of this when they could have just given us more versions of this one. You know what I mean? Like now this one's got some cute little fun swatches, but this, like, why is it $100 more expensive? That doesn't, okay. Well, that's why they made it a new object, so they could charge you more for it. Okay. I don't really know what else. Maybe flower arranging. I don't know. I'm trying to get some skill building stuff out here, and I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go inside. I always start with lights because it's just easier that way. And then I can sort of see what I'm building. Okay. So these people are outdoorsy, sort of people. So I'm trying to think we could probably do sort of like, I never use this flooring. We could probably do something a little bit more, like they're young. In my head, they're probably like 19. So we could probably get like this carpet is honestly like hands down my favorite carpet in the world. We could get like a dark green carpet and then have wood in here, and then we could have this brown in the bathroom. Maybe we should do more of a wooden vibe. I feel like I always use like fun colors. Okay. Let's lay out, oh, let's get doors. Let's start with doors. So we wanted this like green-ish kind of color scheme. So we'll try to stick to that. We'll have a shared bathroom for all the bedrooms. Maybe we could have kitchen. So we do have 26,000 left. Um, so we could do like a green kitchen. We could have that there. Maybe we should put this here. And then we can get, oh, what if we did like a fun yellow island? Then we could have like bar stools. The fridge can go there. Should we do this one? I personally like that. It is 2,000 simoleons. Oh, we need a burglar alarm. And we need a smoke alarm. And we need a thermostat. Okay. Let's go through and get like the very basics. Okay. I'm thinking for this one, for this world, I mean, I think I've been trying to use that toilet. I know that sounds really weird, but in my head, like this is a name. This isn't like a city. It's like a suburb of Willow Creek. I was gonna say Willow Springs. There's a road near my house called Willow Springs. So I always like, I'm like, oh, Willow Springs, haha. But now I'm getting it all mixed up with The Sims. Willow Creek. Um, so it's not like a real city. It's like a fake city. But that's everything the bathroom needs. Let's get some tile. Let's paint it. Personally, I really love this one. So I think we might use that. And then bedroom 1. I think this one will belong to Max. He gives me sort of more like practical guy vibes. Does that make sense? So he's not like all here for like fluff and giggles, you know? Is that a saying? That should be a saying. Oh, maybe we could do... I feel like I've changed the color like so many times. Okay. Or we could do... I like that one. I feel like that one is a good color. Okay, these rooms can be for Mason and Athena. So Mason seems very like down to earth, a little bit more calm, you could say, than okay. I'm trying to figure out like where because I feel like it's dark with just the one light, but yeah, so he seems very down to earth. So what if we gave him sort of like a brown? I know that that seems a little bit plain, but I kind of like it, and we can add like accents of like orange or red or whatever we want with the with the furniture. And then this can be Athena's room, and she gives like not down to earth. Let's see. I feel like she would be kind of practical, but not necessarily in like I don't know, not necessarily in like a way that makes sense. Like I feel like she'd be practical, but like in an ADHD way, not in like a normal way. Okay. I kind of want Mason to have like a yellow color scheme. He gives me like yellow. So for reference, this is Mason. And then we have Athena and Max. I don't know who this random guy is. He's just been standing there this whole time. We should probably get some sort of like desk or computer space. So I don't really need to pick a color. I could just stick that over here. We'll get like a minimum to make it work. That's helpful. Where should the living room be? Oh, hmm. Okay, hold on. We'll put this door over here. We will put the island. I know this doesn't make it as cute. No, I kind of like that over there though. So we can have like a dining space. Maybe instead we could have like an island. Can make this slightly smaller. Have the TV over here. You know, you could sit and have the... We could have the TV. Let's get a TV. Personal favorite TV is this one from Tiny Living. Let's get like a tiny dining table. Oh, and you might never have seen this table before. This came with Tiny Living. And it just like was tagged wrong for so long. But yeah. So it might feel like you have a new table, but technically you don't. Okay. What if, does this have like a yellow? Ooh, gross. No, but it does have a brown. That's like that color. We'll use that. Okay. Then lastly, I might get sort of like a, do we have like a tan? No, but we have like a gray. What color is this? Oh, that's actually horrible. Okay, we'll do the gray. That's nice. So everybody has a bed. We have a TV. We don't have a couch. So this is the one from Tiny Living. I feel like a green, blue, and yellow color scheme is kind of nice. Because we have the yellow cabinets and the green doors. Okay, we'll leave it like that. I might scoot this over just a hair though. Okay, let's get windows because we don't really have any of those right now. Okay. Now we have a lot more windows. I'm gonna put one here, I think. And then we can get the stuff that we need for a functional kitchen. I think I want a sink right there. We can get the stove. And then on either side, we'll have the dishwasher and we should probably do this one, oven, respectively. Okay. We'll get some upper cabinets. For these, I might honestly do... Well, we have a little bit of this color going on. So I think I'm going to get some upper cabinets that are this color. I know that feels a little bit weird because like none of the, like now all the cabinets are different colors, but I kind of like it. Okay. Normally I use this one, but it has to be against a wall. So we'll use this one, I guess. Because this one doesn't have to be against a wall. Maybe we should do white. I feel like the white's probably better. Okay, fine. We'll do white. Then we'll get a, oh, we should get a tall window because we don't have like any other windows anywhere. All right. So we'll have a tall window over there. And I think we're done with windows. This is kind of a cute little area. Okay. So we have 9,000 to decorate. What are some other things that would be nice to have? A mirror in the bathroom, like this one. This one's plain. A dresser. Dressers in the bedrooms. Now they all have dressers. We have a mirror, we have a sink and a dishwasher, stove and oven, eating place. Maybe we could put the dining table over here instead. Is that a good... I think that's nice. We can get like I feel like these Sims would probably want some sort of weird ass light. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that particular one is a little low for what we're going for. That's kind of a funky light. Oh, or we have this one. This one is also a very funky light. We'll go with this one. Do they have a different... Oh, we have like a yellow one. We'll do that. We can get a couple more bar stools. We can get maybe not a dining table, maybe like a coffee table. Oh, that might be a little close. Okay, we'll do a smaller one. And I might, purple. Okay. And I might do, might do white, gold. This sort of looks like it could be a stool, but it also looks like really easy to move. There. Maybe, do we have like a different, ooh, gross. Why do they look like that? Oh, we have a dark blue one. I don't know if that's really the vibes, though. I never use this particular rug. I also never use this swatch. And I feel like if there's like a time to use that swatch, this is it. You know, given the color scheme of the build. What if actually we should probably put this over here. Maybe there's like maybe it's like taped down and there's like a outlet right there. We can pretend, right? We can pretend. Okay, and they don't have any pets, so we don't need to do that. Let me give their bedrooms a little bit more personality because they don't have anything in them right now. So, let's see. So this one is this one's room. So he's a genius, good, hot-headed, quick learner. He's a spellcaster. Well, I didn't do him very good, did I? Okay. We'll have him join a career. We'll have them all actually join a career. That might be helpful. And then his aspiration is just the magic one, so that's not good either. Okay, so this is for Athena. She is good, a goofball, something else. Don't really remember. I feel like maybe social media influencer would be good for her. Okay. Well, you should join a job too. Okay. And he's a genius, wants to be like the best spellcaster. He likes books. Maybe he should be a doctor. I never had my Sims be a doctor. And then you... He loves the outdoors. What are your traits? Oh, I don't know. Okay. I feel like he'd be in like education. You know what I mean? Loves the outdoors. Loyal, cheerful, and a muser. Yeah, maybe he's like a music teacher. That's kind of fun. Okay. All right, that gives me a little bit more to go off of. What do you want to do? Extreme sports enthusiast. Be a spellcaster, master of the knits. Okay. All right. So he's a doctor. That also doesn't really give me a lot to go off of. Maybe he like, I don't know. He's a bookworm, right? Maybe we could give him some book stuff on the wall. He seems like a very practical kind of guy, so I don't really want to give him like too much if it's not necessary, you know? We could give him this. This comes from Get to Work too. Maybe curtains would be nice. Oh, I forgot my mods are disabled. That's horrible. Okay. Um, and let's get him some like maybe he's got like some tissues and a couple of books that he's reading. You know? I feel like that's reasonable. I don't know. I still feel like his room lacks a lot of personality compared to his siblings. But I also have like no idea what to give him. Suppose I could give him like a journal. Maybe one of his siblings gave him this. So he just keeps it on the nightstand. Does this come in swatches? Yeah, so why can't I change it? Maybe red. Well, he's got a lot of blue. Yellow's good too. Maybe he meditates. Is there enough room in here for this? We'll put it here. And we'll test it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so then he's a teacher. This is Mason's room. He's a teacher. I feel like he's a music teacher. He has the muser trait, which means at one point in his life he wanted to like do music. Um, so I think it would be kind of cute if we gave him like a couple of music things. I do imagine that he is more colorful. Um, and then he's also, what are his traits? Loves the outdoors, cheerful, muser, and loyal. Oh, and then he also liked knitting. That's right. Well, he can have like a violin. Where are the... Oh, here they are. Okay. He can have, maybe he has a couple of projects just like in the corner. That's not very realistic, but that's okay. I feel like you'd probably be like an elementary school music teacher. Maybe he like makes all his students, right, what are they called? Friendship bracelets. Okay. We'll put this one over here. And then I want to get a table. Okay, so this is what I have for Mason's room. I imagined that he had like a bunch of... Is that? Okay, I'm not liking how that's showing up, so we're gonna get rid of that. So I imagined these were all like pictures that his students have drawn him. Um, Let me get a new light here because that one was bad. All right. And then he's got his piano and the violin. I tried a couple of other things, but there just wasn't enough room. So I did put the scouting board. I imagined maybe he was like the scout leader. And then we'll move on. Oh, I need to put curtains. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, there we go. And then this is Athena's room. So she is adventurous and loyal and a goofball. So I imagine that she would kind of have like also a kind of fun room. So she's got like this massive, I might actually size it down just a little bit. So she's gonna have this like massive light on her wall. Um, I kind of want to have like something on either side as well. Do we have like, oh, we have this. This could be kind of fun. We could do like a blue. I feel like that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, we could raise that. Okay. And then she's adventurous. So what if we don't really have like a lot of things that scream like adventurous and that sort of thing, but we can I might do that one. Or we could do this one. I feel like that's nice. So we have a couch. Maybe she has a microphone. I don't know. I'm just trying to give these people hobbies here. Maybe she's also a scout leader. I feel like that would be kind of fun. You have one of the mountain guides from Mount Komorebi as your scout leader. Not that that's real, right? Like we're just pretending, but it's kind of fun. Okay. And then I kind of like the concept of her having just like a massive pile of rugs. I never use this swatch because I feel like it's just really bright, but I kind of like it for her room. And I might do like a more toned down version for his room. Like still kind of colorful. I feel like that one's probably best. Okay, and then I feel like also she might have like a love of the ocean. Like, yeah, she does like um oh, maybe this could go in his room. Because he has like no personality right now, so anything we can give him to like have a semblance of personality. I always imagined this was a book cover. Okay. Oh, actually. And then we're gonna sort by island living. Here we go. All right. So I want her to have like a bunch of these. I don't really know that I really want that one. Oh, oh, those are like 200 a piece. Okay, well, we will get only 3 of them then. But we have stuff for outside. That's what's important. So we'll have some swings. I don't really know who's gonna use that, but we'll put it up here. Can we get a tree? The answer is yes, we can get trees. Oh, that's 55 simoleons each. Oh god, okay, we can get 1 tree. Well, this is kind of sad. Okay. Let's see, where can we make some deductions? How much are these? Oh, those are 55. But I kind of like it. How much is this? Less than the lights. Okay. How much is this? Oh, that's not even a lot. Well, we can get rid of these. I kind of liked having them, but we could get rid of them. Let's get some... really all we need are just a couple of these, and it's fine, you know? Like, we can put the stuff around and get these guys, and we'll be great. So, okay. I feel like that's good. We can get, oh, if we get another one of these trees, we'll have exactly 0 simoleons. Okay, I think I like that. So we have that. How much are these? Oh, they're actually like a lot. 200. Oh, okay. Well, we'll spend it on a tree. And we'll get some, we'll pull out some debug, baby. I always search by base game before I type in debug, and then I always click on it just so that it doesn't try to find something that doesn't exist. So there's also these in debug, but I kind of like, I didn't want them for this build. So we've got these yellow hydrangeas. Oh, I forget with debug you can't size stuff down or press shift and get more of them. But that's okay. And lastly, we will get terrain paint. So for this, I might actually get some gravel. I feel like it's kind of empty. How much is the rug in his room? Oh, 230. Okay. We might get 25. I might get a little one of these. And then what do we have that I can afford? Because I know there's a couple of things in the game that's less than 10 simoleons. There's not a lot, but there's a couple of things. Oh, these, oh, the cards. I might buy, oh, can I not? Okay, there we go. And give it to him. And then we have exactly 0 simoleons. And there's something out here, you know? Okay. Okay, so this is what I have. We don't really have a lot more that I added, just the terrain paint. So you come up through the gate and you come into the front yard. It's kind of sparse around here because we have 0 simoleons. But they do all have jobs, so at least they have that going for them. We've got a picnic table, swing set, flower arranging, some bees, some flower beds. And then if you go inside, we've got a full dining space, living space, kitchen. Through here is the bathroom. This would be what I would class as the primary bedroom. It's the biggest, so and then through here is this room and that room. So that's the whole build. If you liked this, if you would like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot, and I will see all of you on Sunday. Bye now.